morning to everybody. Welcome to again online video lecture class of medical biochemistry. Here I am presenter Dr. Subir Kumar Mandal, Assistant Professor Biochemistry Department at the Akij Medical College and Hospital, Khulna, Bangladesh. Today I am going to discuss the most interesting topic of biochemistry from the food nutrition chapter. My topic is nutritional importance of foods. We know food's most important part for our body because without food we can't survive. So really it's most interesting and palatable topic. So let's begin. At first we have to know what is nutrition. Nutrition may be defined as the process of ingestion, digestion, absorption, transportation, utilization of all types of nutrients from the foodstuff that were regularly ingested and disposal of the end products. So in short, nutrition means from the ingestion to the disposal from all types of foodstuffs from our body. Now nutrients. Nutrients most important parts of all foods because we gain any types of energy, we gain all types of vitamins, minerals from these types of nutrients. So nutrients most important for building our body, for our growth, for our development. So what is nutrient? Nutrients are constituents of food that must be supplied in suitable proportion and amount to maintain good health. It includes all types of foodstuff, means carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, water and dietary fibers. Now food. What is food? Food may be defined as any substance or a composite mixture of various substances that we eat regularly, maintenance of growth, development, because without food our normal growth and development will be stunted. What are the essential nutrients of food? So already we have told what are the essential nutrients of food: carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, water and fibers. These all are the essential nutrients because these all are essential nutrients because without these essential nutrients we can't maintain our good health or our health condition will be deteriorated. So we should ingest all types of nutrients through our food. So what is carbohydrate? It is the most important and major biomolecules in biochemistry. Carbohydrates in diet are classified as two pattern carbohydrate will be classified. One is simple sugar or simple carbohydrate, another one complex sugar or complex carbohydrate. Monosaccharides, disaccharides, all types of monosaccharides and disaccharides we know, they are all belongs to the group of simple sugars, and polysaccharides, not oligosaccharides obviously, polysaccharides always belongs to the group of complex sugar or complex carbohydrate. The term sugar refers to monosaccharides and disaccharides, and we know disaccharides, maltose, lactose, sucrose, these all are the disaccharides, and these disaccharides are the most important part of our daily foods because we love sugar and sugar is the principal component of sucrose. So sucrose is called table sugar. Added sugars are those sugars that are added to foods during processing or preservation. This is the commercial form of sugar. All industry, all different types of food industry usually use this type of sugar, and these added sugar not good for our health. These all are harmful for our health because they always try to add artificial type of sugar. The average physiologically available energy liberated from each gram of carbohydrate is 4.0 kilocalorie per gram. Usually, about 98% of dietary habit depends upon the carbohydrate-rich food. We all Asian subcontinental residents are completely dependent on the carbohydrate-rich food. So, our foodstuff usually formulate 98% of dietary carbohydrate, major source of energy, carbohydrate. About 55% of total energy requirement should be consumed from carbohydrate. Now, let's begin another most important and most palatable topic, dietary fibers. So, what are the dietary fibers? Dietary fibers are the non-digestible carbohydrates because all dietary fibers belong to the group of polysaccharides and they are non-digestible. And what are the sources of dietary fibers? Dietary fibers all present in plant source. All plant foods are rich of these dietary fibers. Chemical composition of dietary fibers includes cellulose, hemicellulose, lignin, gums and pectins. These are the chemical composition of dietary fibers. So, what are the importance or why we eat or why should eat dietary fibers regularly on our diet? Fibers can absorb water by 10 to 15 times. It's most important. And its own weight drawing fluid into the lumen of intestine and increasing bowel motility, thus reduces constipations. So, you know that to prevent constipation, we should regularly ingest dietary fibers in sufficient amount. It also decreases the bad cholesterol level from our blood, or means it lowers the low density lipoprotein or LDL cholesterol level if we ingest dietary fibers regularly. Fibers delay gastric emptying. So, when we ingest sufficient amount of dietary fibers, we just get the feelings of fullness. And if we want to slim, if we want to lose our weight, we should regularly intake dietary fibers because it stimulates satiety center and it inhibits hunger center. This delayed emptying also results in reduced peaks of blood glucose following a meal. It also decreases the blood glucose level. Its most important role, dietary fibers. High fiber diet is associated with reduced incidence of colonic cancer or colon cancer. Excess amount of fiber can cause diarrhea, vitamins and mineral deficiency, and it is the side effect of excess consumption of dietary fibers. If we intake dietary fibers more than adequate amount, so we will suffer abdominal pain, abdominal cramp, abdominal flatulence and almost diarrhea. Moderately increased amount of dietary fibers 20 to 35 gram per day should be obtained naturally from whole grain cereals, breads, fruits, vegetables, legumes. So, what are the important sources of dietary fibers? We must know all leafy vegetables mostly rich dietary fibers. So, we should remember this topic. All leafy vegetables mostly rich of dietary fibers. So, examples of dietary fibers or fruits or veg, of them apples, banana, figs, grapefruit, pears, oranges, these fruits, strawberries, these fruits are highly enriched with important dietary fibers. Now, nutritional aspects of lipid. What are the dietary lipid? Dietary lipid, at first we have to tell triacylglycerol, TAG, because TAG is the principal dietary lipid on our diet, and TAG is the important ingredient of all edible oils. Where is oil? There is always triacylglycerol. And we know without oil we can't eat food, we can't cook. Next one, cholesterol ester, next one phospholipids, and final one is free cholesterol, very minute amount. So free cholesterol or cholesterol not the major part of dietary lipid. From nutritional point of view, fat is the high energy compound because we get 9 or more than 9 calorie per gram of fat. So it is the huge amount. Usually about 95% of dietary lipid is absorbed. Therefore, the average physiologically available energy in each gram of fat is 9 or more 9 kilocalories per gram. About 30% of total energy requirement should be consumed from fat. There are essential fatty acids also present in our dietary fats or dietary lipid. We know those types of essential fatty acids are known as polyunsaturated fatty acid. Of them, linoleic acid, linolenic acid, arachidonic acid are most important, and which are known as omega-3 fatty acid or omega-6 fatty acids. So why we need fat in diet? Fat in diet supplied essential fatty acids, linoleic acid, linolenic acid and arachidonic acid. Dietary fat can increase the palatability of food, producing a feeling of satiety. When we eat different types of food, oil must be present there, because without oil or without lipid, foods will be not so much palatable. And all savory types of cuisines depends upon the quality of lipid or quality of food. Oils, different types of restaurants, different types Western restaurants usually use different types of TAG or different types of edible oils. Of them, olive oil and sunflower oil are the most common. Fat is required for absorption of fat-soluble vitamin. We should always ingest fat in sufficient amount, because without fat, fat-soluble vitamin, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K can't absorb inside our body. So, for absorption of fat-soluble vitamin, we have to eat regularly edible or sufficient amount of fats, always good fat, not bad fat. That's all for today. It is the part 1 or chapter 1 of this topic. Hope see you again with the chapter 2 or part 2 of this lecture topic. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Thank you for patient sharing. Goodbye.